Hey everybody, it's Jenna Allen here with Mental Health Today. Today I'm going to talk about self-acceptance and just reaching out to people, being more open and honest with people, just to, get your feelings out there kind of thing. Um, so what I want to talk about today is accepting that none of us are perfect and that we all have our issues. We all have things that we have to deal with. None of us are perfect. Um, so how I would what I would recommend doing for learning how to accept yourself is getting into goals, getting into things you like to do, and maybe researching things. What are the things that I can improve about myself? What are the things that I feel I can work on? What are things that would make me a better person? And just practice looking in the mirror, telling yourself you're beautiful every day. And if there is something about you that you don't like, do whatever you can to change that. Whatever it is you don't like or whatever, just change it, or but change it for yourself, nobody else, right? um and another really really important thing with self acceptance is being honest with yourself. So learning to maybe writing things down, writing a diary on how you feel and what it is that's bothering you inside, right? And just be honest with yourself and don't be afraid to just open up about your story. Reach out to people. You're not alone at the end of the day. There's a lot of people out there that are struggling as well. Some people have a really hard time being open about how they feel, and some people just don't know how they feel, right? Like some people aren't 100% sure about how they feel. Some people are confused, right? Like, example, I mean, I'm single and stuff, but I'm still trying to heal from my previous relationship. And there's days that I cry myself to sleep because I know what I want in a guy and I know what I want in life, but right now, with how high the divorce rate can be, with how many breakups there are, it does scare me to get into a relationship one day with somebody. I'm doing my ultimate best to not let that discourage me. Um, I'm not perfect either. None of us are perfect. I'm just trying to, you know, give out my personal advice for people who are struggling because, yeah, I write a blog. I have experience in mental health. I don't 100% have any schooling yet, which is what I'm planning. I'm planning on going back to school next year and taking some online courses. All my knowledge is coming from my personal experience. For anyone that doesn't, for anyone who is curious where I get my knowledge, it's just from having partners that struggle with mental health, having friends that struggle with mental health, having family that struggles with mental health. It's everything that I have witnessed in my life, everything I've experienced has given me this knowledge that I have today. Being that said, I am planning on going back to school for an actual course so I can actually do this as a career. Um, I'm not like 100% an expert. I'm just giving out my personal advice from what I've learned, and hopefully some of you can take away something amazing from what I'm saying. Hopefully this can help some of you. But what I'm trying to say is before you accept what's going on inside your head, you need to know what's going on inside your head. And you need to be honest with yourself. What is it that I'm struggling with? What is it that I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with, Learn about yourself and then accept it. And then if there's something you want to change, then change it, right? Like it's easier said than done, right? But all I'm trying to say is a lot of us tend to bottle things up because we think that people don't want to hear about our problems, right? People don't want to, people might not understand, but the craziest thing is most people will understand because at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. We all struggle. We all have our own issues. And at the end of the day, if you're not honest with yourself, or if you are a closed book because you're too scared, you're never going to be able to improve your struggles. You're never going to be able to help yourself, right? And I think that's another reason why relationships are so hard to have nowadays, is because a lot of people are unfortunately not 100% stable. And that's why it's hard to be in a relationship nowadays. That's why the divorce rate is so high, because so many people don't know how to help themselves. And that's another thing I want to change today, is we need to reach out. We need to be there for each other. We need to actually be more open and honest with ourselves, so we can actually have better relationships with our family and our friends and partners. How are we supposed to love somebody if we don't love ourselves, right? And that's why I'm single right now, because I get lonely? Absolutely. Do I miss being in with somebody sometimes? Of course I do. I'm not perfect either. I struggle too. I'm not, there's times where I question myself. There's times where I get scared I'm never going to find somebody, because everyone can be amazing to you at the beginning. Everyone is so sweet to you at the beginning, and then they get comfortable and they show you their, you know, instability, and sometimes they become abusive, or and communication is key in a relationship, and not a lot of people can do that. And this is why I'm doing this video today, because if we all were more honest with ourselves and other people, and we communicated and we reached out for help, a lot of us would have healthier relationships. A lot of us would have healthier friendships. A lot of us would be healthier as individuals. And this is why I'm doing this video, because it is such a common thing. Not a lot of us know how to communicate. I'm a very honest person. I'm very open about how I feel. I'm not someone that bullshits people. I'm very honest. Like I'm telling you today, I'm not perfect. I don't have schooling for this. This is all from personal experience. And I'm going back to school for this because I know I need to go to school for this, because there's still things I want to learn about mental health, right? I'm just doing this as a stepping stone to help people. I'm not even getting paid for any of this yet. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, because I think that we need more people that are going to help each other. We need to be there for each other more. We need to be real with each other and ourselves. And I'm doing this because I want to make a difference. And even though I don't have the schooling, I can have some knowledge, and some of you might. I've had people message me, tell me what I'm doing is amazing. I've had people come to me about their problems, and I don't get paid. And I'm fine with that right now, because I know that this is going to take me a while to really get paid for this. I have my blog, which is great, but I'm doing this because I want to help people, and I want to have a career where I can help people. And at the end of the day, you can only help yourself, but I can be a guidance, I can give advice, but at the end of the day, unless we're honest with ourselves, we are honest with other people, and we're actually willing to do the work to become a better, healthier individual, no one can help us at the end of the day except for ourselves. And I think a lot of people rely on other people because they don't know how to help themselves, which I get. It's hard, because sometimes there is so many mental illnesses out there, and some of us don't have the guidance. Some of us don't know how to help ourselves. But if you don't try, if you don't reach out and actually do the work to try and be honest and communicate how you feel and be there for people and be there for yourselves and reach out, how are we supposed to improve? We can't. We will never be healthier if we're not honest with ourselves and other people that we care about and that care about us. And if we actually communicated more and we were more open, we would have so much healthier relationships with friends, family, partners. And this is something I really want everyone that watches this today. I really hope that you're going to take something from this, and this is going to inspire you to be like, make a change today. Write down how you feel. Actually write a diary. Do whatever it is that's going to make a difference for you today. And this is why I did this video, because this is such a common thing nowadays, and I am hearing it so much more and more and more from people, that communication is one of the biggest issues in a relationship, because not a lot of people know how to communicate anymore, or open up, or be honest about how they feel. So this is why I'm making this video today. Okay, I know I'm kind of hyped up and I'm like passionate about this today, but I'm honestly doing this because I think if we're more honest with ourselves and we're more honest with people we love, our communication skills is going to improve by a lot, and our relationships are going to improve by a lot. So please, whoever's watching this today, please take this and apply it to your own life, okay? My next video is probably going to be on I don't know what my next video is going to be on yet, but I will definitely do another video soon. If you guys have any comments or anything and you agree with me, or if this changes anyone's life, just please message me and let me know, because I would love to change someone's life for the better. I will leave my website as well down below. And yeah, and I am currently writing a book right now, which is awesome. So yeah, please take this advice today and apply it to your life. And I will see you guys next time on Mental Health Today. Bye.